Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is you don't want to be in the middle of this. The scripture comes from 1 Corinthians 12 and 9. And to another faith in the same spirit, and to another gifts of healings in the same spirit, and to another in workings of mighty deeds, and to another prophecy, and to another discerning of spirits, and to another various kinds of tongues, and to another interpretation of tongues. So this right here is the scripture that is going over different spiritual gifts that people have. And you know what I'm saying? As somebody that have multiple gifts, like that is included in this here. Like when it come down to it, God is saying that for somebody, he has gifted you, okay? You have a gift. And at the very least, this is somebody with the gift of discernment. And discernment has told you that there is something going on that don't have nothing to do with you. You have no reason to be in the middle of that. It doesn't involve you. And it's a situation where I don't want to say somebody is trying to put you in position to fight their battle, but it's almost like somebody is trying to put you in position to fight their battle. God said that is not fair to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to you. I'm being reminded of Rick and Morty when Jerry wanted to get rid of the alien lady, and he was telling her that he couldn't deal with her no more because his kids didn't like her, and she was like, and you know what I'm saying? That's insanity, bro. And now she going after the kids. Don't nobody got time for that. God said for somebody, it could be like that. It could be somebody told they ex that they wasn't dealing with them because of you, and because you gave them an ultimatum and told them it's either them or it's me, and that's it. And you know what I'm saying? Now you got to deal with this person mad because they not dealing with them no more, trying to come and attack you, trying to take you up out of here, trying to have you kidnapped and everything else. God said you don't want to be in the middle of that. And because you don't want to be in the middle of that, the only thing, like, I feel like it's a vibe where what else can you do except remove yourself, bro? I remember at the end of the episode, he had like, you know what I'm saying, said you gotta do it duo es machina, okay? Which is like out of nowhere, a change of events out of nowhere, bro. We are out of here and we just deuces, bro. This is somebody, God said you don't even have time to explain yourself. In reality, you have no reason to explain yourself, because as soon as you get started explaining yourself, you putting yourself in the middle of it. As soon as you start explaining yourself, you involved. Now you know what I'm saying? God said that's like opening a can of worms. The only thing that you can do is remove yourself from the whole situation, because you don't have time for that. You don't have time for this here. It's too much. And that's just what it is. God said he is gifting you so that you can see the possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this might be somebody, because the last message was about somebody, you know what I'm saying? You had to let somebody go because they messing around with people that's sending people after you. Now, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, this person is going to want to know why y'all broke up, why you don't want to deal with them no more, why you keep dipping and dodging them. And you going to have to tell them, look, it's because somebody threatened me, y'all. Somebody told me that if I don't leave you alone, they going to do X, Y, and Z. And because somebody told me if I don't leave you alone, they going to do X, Y, and Z, I came up to the conclusion that it's just smarter and best for me to just leave you alone then. So now here we are. I have left you alone. And I get it. Now, you know what I'm saying? That puts you in the spot. Because now you have to decide. Because if you really love me and you feel like I'm the one for you, it's going to be a vibe where you put in a position to where you might have to stop talking to such and such. And the reason I don't want to be the cause of that. Because, you know what I'm saying? In reality, that's going to cause such and such to come after me. Such and such is already trying to kid. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. I need them to leave me alone. I need whoever to leave me all the way alone. And until whoever leave me all the way alone, you gonna have to leave me all the way alone. Because as far as I'm concerned, none of this was going on until you came into the picture. And it's something connected to you. And baby, I'm gonna need you to get it together, because I'm not dealing with this anymore. I am not dealing with this anymore. I am not desperate. And it's not a situation where just nobody else wants me. And it's not a situation where I just know, no, we're not doing this anymore. Whoever that is, you need to tell them to stop. Okay? And I get it. Who am I? And that's why I say, I'm out of it, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me all the way alone. Leave me alone then. Then leave me alone then. Because since you can't tell them to stop. And since me being able to carry on and walk through the streets freely without people trying to spot me and pick me up is a problem for you. And since me being able to sit in the house and not stress that somebody gonna try to break in here is a problem to you. And me being able to go in the backyard and carry on working as I wanted to and doing my garden like I'm supposed to be doing is a problem for you. Baby, it'll be a situation where I cannot deal with you no more. And when I do move, I am not telling you where I'm moving to. Ooh, baby, go make sure I have me somewhere with security at the front, bro. I got to. I gotta have security at the front, and then it gotta be a situation where, baby, I don't know. I might have to move to a high rise, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Either that or one of them like a gated area. But I'm thinking like the last trailer park I was at was gated. But you know the thing about it is, once somebody stayed there, you know, even if you just stayed there a day, you got the code. And you know, I think that's what the people did. They followed me over there, stayed there for a day, and then came back after leaving to harass me. I don't have time. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I see I'm going to have to move like somebody, and I'm not rich, bro. And that's what bothers me, because I really don't have money to even live like this here. But I don't have a choice, because otherwise I ain't going to be able to live. Oh, that is not funny, but that's the message. Seriously, like, this is for somebody. It's like, this person is like, why? You don't have a choice, bro. You literally have no choice, and it's because of their doing, because of the people they dealing with, regardless if it's what they telling these people about you, how they telling these people they feel about you, whatever it is their fault. It is their fault that you can't, because they put you in a sticky position now. This is the position that they put you in. So it's a situation where you have no choice but to let them go. Because what else can you do? And you know what I'm saying? If it's a vibe where, well, they don't even really want me the way you do. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Apparently they do, because they ran me off. That's between y'all, bro. That is a y'all situation. That is a y'all vibe, bro. Because they didn't ran me off. So apparently, okay, y'all need to work that out. Apparently they got me out the way because they want to have your kids, and they want to marry you, and they want to have a house with you, and they want to do X, Y, and Z. And golly gosh darn, who am I to stand in the way? Because if you haven't left her alone, let me tell you about life and how you clearly telling her that's what you want. And you know what I'm saying? If it's a situation where if I stop messing with her, she gonna come with that. Look, leave me alone, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And leave me all the way alone. And leave me all the way alone. And leave me all the way alone. Because you know what I'm saying? It should be a situation where, like, you should be dealing with no unstable people that can't just understand that you decided that you want to be with somebody else anyways. That's insane. That is insanity. That is insane. That is mentally, like, what is mentally disturbed, bro. What I do, this man ain't called me for a week. I went out, bro. You get some fresh air. Apparently I'm single. Pop up out of nowhere. Explanation, no explanation. The utter foolery, bro. The utter foolery got me feeling like I'm still single, bro. I need proof, bro. I need to see proof. I need to see change. I need to see consistent change, bro. And I know I ain't just no angel over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to say but I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Sit over here doing perfect patty over here, nothing like that. But simultaneously, bro, like, come on now. If we sit next to each other, we both know. Now we both know, and 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 now we both know some more that I ain't got nothing on. You can't even touch it. Stop playing. Stop playing. And you know what I'm saying? This right here is nonsense. I don't need people trying to take me up out of here behind you, bro. I don't need people trying to snatch me up and have me kidnapped and living in wherever, being a slave and beaten and all kind of crazy stuff behind you either. And you know what I'm saying? If you can't get these people under wraps and make sure they find the understanding that they need to leave me alone, then I'm going to find the understanding I need to leave you alone. And that's the message. And that's just real. That's just, I don't care about what nobody heard. I don't care about no pictures, no videos, no gossip, none of that, bro. If you want me to be your wife, you are going to protect me.